Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. You might have noticed something new. We've rebranded what started off as MRE Foodie, where we explored military rations, is now Eerie Eats. We're still diving into unique and fascinating foods, but with a twist of the paranormal. So, get ready for haunted locations, eerie food experiences, and stories that will give you chills. Whether you're here for the food or the ghostly tales, we're blending both worlds in a whole new way. So, thank you for sticking with me, and let's dig into the eerie side of eating. What's up, foodie fam? So, have you heard the channel is changing? So, with that being said, man, let's get into this ghost talk while we talk about these MREs. So, MRE we're doing today is the maple pork sausage. Personally, it's one of my favorites. I do love the pork sausage. I do love the maple flavor. It's like I'm eating breakfast in the evening when I'm eating this thing. So we're going to get into it, but we're also going to talk about a great story today. So I know many of you know the old Fort Rucker, which is now Fort Novosel. So we're going to talk about some cool stories at Fort Novosel while we dive into this lovely MRE. All right, so I'm gonna cut this open, but so there are several paranormal stories, at Fort Novosel. Although specific buildings are not widely documented, official reports that, however, some soldiers and personnel have shared their experiences in few locations on that base. So I went and I got my garden cutters right now to try to open this up. But some key spots there are, the barracks and the training facilities. It's a lot of reports about, ghostly encounters there. Oh man, look at that, chat. Let's get into it. All right, so I got everything open up. So what we have our lovely granola. It's dehydrated granola with milk and blueberries. Probably tastes good. We got our table syrup. I'll tell you, man, this right here is like a Waffle House in an MRE pack. Waffle House in an MRE pack. So if you want Waffle House in the field, go grab the maple pork sausage. Right here we have our maple pork sausage. So, like I'm saying, this right here is hash browns with bacon and cheddar and jalapenos. So, like I said, man, it's literally Waffle House in the MRE. We got our grape drink. We got our almonds. Look at that. Look how flat it is, like vacuum sealed. It's probably fresh. And we have our what's this? Our maple muffin top. So it's like the top of a muffin, I'm assuming. But I'm pretty sure it's probably good. You know what else is good? This story right here. So let's get back into it. So like I was saying, they experience hearing disembodied voices, disembodied footsteps, strange noises at night, and sudden drop in temperature in otherwise warm areas of the barracks or, the training facilities, which can be real spooky at night. So I went ahead and I put my hash browns inside of this heater packet. Remember, when you are doing the heater packet, to not overfill it. If you overfill it, it can cause your heater packet not to work because it's too much water. Yes, I know the line is loaded, but it still can be too much water. What I do, shake it up a little bit. So I'm going to put this in here, and also going to slap my maple sausages on top and stick it in here. So, and then while this is cooking, another building on Fort Novosel that's said to be quote unquote haunted is, the medical facilities. Many military installations have old medical facilities, on-post hospitals is what we call it. that are often linked to eerie experiences. Some of these older buildings on Fort Novosel are rumored to have strange activity with stories of apparitions or former patients and staff. We got our granola here. This is the granola with milk and blueberries. It's dehydrated, so it's ideal for the field. You don't got to worry about pretty much getting a microwave or anything like that. It smells good. It does have milk, so you know that is dairy. Hopefully it don't tear my stomach up. You know, if you do eat dairy in the field, then hopefully they got a portage on, or you go and dig you a foxhole. But check out this granola. Let's say it does have the milk, so it gives it that good texture. I wanted to try it, but I'm gonna try it out. Then I'm gonna tell you the way you're supposed to eat it. The blueberry is actually like crispy. So to prepare this right here, you allow the water to purify, and then so if you're in the field, you're gonna purify your water. First, do not get no gray water, none of that water. I mean, you got go to the water buffalo, get that water or whatnot. Put it in here, stir it up, and it says pretty much you stir and consume within an hour. And I guess it puffs it up, give it that good oatmeal texture. Me, I'm not a big fan of like oatmeal like that. But I mean, I don't mind eating oats, and I don't mind eating this as is. If I had to rate this right here, I would say I would give it about a good 7.4. 7.4. Hands down, 7.4. Next, we have the MRE smoked almonds. I went ahead and opened it already. Y'all not about to see me struggle on camera again. They're pretty good. Actually amazing. I think it's like the smokiness and the crispiness to it. Give this right here a solid 9.3. You know what else is the 9.3? Is the story on Fort Novosel about the haunted airfields. So if you didn't know, Fort Novosel is pretty much an aviation base. So it has a lot of airfields. One of the stories that's rumored around there is hearing aircraft flying around at night. That can be kind of creepy. You know, you can go for your late night walk. You can be out there doing PT, and you think you hear a aircraft hovering above you, and it's really nothing. Another rumors that said at the airfields are of the tragic events that happened there. I can't find nothing about it. I'm pretty sure it's probably on the internet about the tragic events. So maybe it's like a loop stuck around. Probably got the old soldiers thinking they're still prepping for war. Could be a possibility, but I know for sure this right here is a 9.3. I will soon be going to Fort Novosel, so stick around. Make sure you put your notifications on, you like and subscribe to the channel, because I will be dropping a video of me at Fort Novosel exploring some of these haunted locations. Next up though, we have the muffin top. It's the maple muffin top. So let's see how this looks and also how this tastes. It smells just like maple. This is ideally, perfect for the field. If you want, some sugar, I would say this is definitely it. It has 19 grams of sugar, and it includes extra 17 added grams of sugar. Holy sugar. I mean, with this much sugar, this thing better taste like a damn cake. has a lot of sugar. I'm gonna give it a, I mean, it's moist. It's not dry. Tastes good. Tastes just like maple. But for me, I'm gonna say 7.8. And that's just me. Like some of you guys, you know, if you do try the pork maple sausage, you might give it like a 9. You might give it a 10. But I'm gonna say 7.8. That's just for me. But it is good. It is good, 100%. So that's still cooking. Want to get real hot. Like I don't want cold hash browns. I think the only cold hash browns I would eat is actually from Waffle House. Like I said, like this still tastes like, you know, like it's the feel equivalent to Waffle House. But I'm just not about to eat cold hash browns right now. So while we wait on that to finish cooking, we're gonna go and do the great drink. So yeah, Fort Novosel, it's pretty much the older base. They did change the name from Camp Rucker. They do have a lot of experiences out there. I will be going, like I said, I will be going there to, you know, experience it for myself, and that way see if I can document it and share it with you guys of my experience there. It is some other places around Fort Novosel too. That's said to pretty much, you know, have be haunted, I guess, or you know, people experience haunted experiences there. I hear a dog outside. I don't got a dog, so what the hell? What if it's a ghost dog? So this is grape. It's blue, but it's grape. Trust me, it's grape. Unless they put the wrong name on it. So, let me read. I probably should have poured the water first. 12 ounces of water. We're gonna add 12 ounces of water to this, and we're gonna try it out. I think I got 12 ounces of water in my damn. I don't think this is great. I really don't think this is great. Why is it blue? Why is it blue? It's blue. Like, I'm like, now my mind is thinking like, oh, okay, this is gonna be blue. This is gonna taste like blueberry. Like if it tastes like grape and it's blue, that's gonna mess my brain up. Ooh. Ooh. Man, talk about a blooper. I'm confused right now. Let's try it out. I'm really curious. I can taste an aftertaste of grape, but in the feel, this right here probably the best Kool-Aid ever. But I can taste the aftertaste of grape, but when you first taste it, it don't taste like grape when you first taste it. It's just, maybe I couldn't put too much water. I was able to put 12 ounces of water. I don't taste nothing. It's like, well, because my water is cold, but it's like cold water with a hint of grape, but it's blue, which is just throwing me off right now. If I had to give it a rating, I give it a 5 because it's just water with a hint of flavoring. Our patty and hash brown have been cooking long enough. I do feel a little warm on both of them, so that is great. So we're gonna try first. Or first things first. Yeah, let's warm up my syrup a little bit. I'm gonna put the syrup on my hash brown. Not hash brown. Ooh, that might be nasty. I'm gonna put the syrup on my maple patty. So I'm gonna let that warm. While I'm letting that warm, I'm gonna open up my packet over here. Take out my salt, just because I don't know if the hash brown gonna need it or not. So I'm gonna mix it up, get all that warmness, spread it evenly here. Like, it really don't feel like hash browns, but it says hash brown potatoes with bacon, peppers, and onions. It just feels like some mixed up stuff. But dang, like I was saying, like in the field, this right here, solid Waffle House in the MRE packet. So y'all can take a look. Like it's hash browns. Let me see if it focus a little bit. Like, it's hash browns, got a little bacon, jalapenos in there. It tastes just like a defect. It's just like the defect. If you were in the service and you've been to that dining facility before, this is what that little hash brown tastes like. All right, there's a little salt, a little ketchup, and you'll be all right. And if you're not in the service or have never been to a dining facility, it's like the off-brand Waffle House hash browns. Like, it's not bad, it's not good. So me, this is not bad, not good. Like I said, like, it'll probably be a 10 in the field. But for right now, I'm gonna give it a 5. You may preface it or rate it differently than me, but I'm gonna give it a 5. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It should have had ketchup in the packet, but beggars can be choosy. But then again, if you are in the field environment, you're gonna eat this right here and have no complaint. Yeah. Let's get into this maple sausage. Now I'm about to get into the maple sausage. Yes, sir. Open that real quick. Ooh, Lord, did it just do that? I can't even say what it did, but did it just do that? Y'all seen it. I'm gonna put it in slow motion, hopefully, and then y'all can actually see it. But look at it, like it really looks good. Like, not even gonna lie, like it really looks good. It smells amazing. It smells just like a regular pork sausage. It's amazing how it's a pork sausage. Like, who knows how old this MRE is, but it's a pork sausage that they kept preserved. Hold on. Damn it, I say this every video that I need to get some scissors. Alright, so this here is the table syrup. I did manage to put it on my heater packet for a little bit, just because I like it a little warm. What I want to do is trying to find something. You know what? So I'm gonna take this. So I'm gonna sit it right here, and then I'm gonna take the sausage. Look at that. Look at the sausage, y'all. I'm gonna take the sausage, and I'm gonna sit it right here, and we're gonna put the syrup over. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh shit. There we go. Alright, Chad. I'm gonna give it a try. We're gonna give it a try. So hold it so you can see it. Let's see. Bag up some. There we go. Alright. It's a sausage. Sausage with syrup. You can't go wrong with it. I'm gonna give it a 9. Solid 9. It's good. So if you're ever in the field and you want that dinner, but you also want breakfast, make sure you grab that pork maple sausage MRE. It's number 17. Can't go wrong with it. And you also can't go wrong with liking and subscribing to my channel. That way you stay up to date on my next videos that's going to be coming out soon, and you get that good notification letting you know that I dropped a new video. Now let's dive into some stories of the ghosts at Fort Novosel. The ghosts in the training grounds. Some soldiers have reported seeing shadowy figures while conducting nighttime training exercises in the more remote areas of the base. These figures often appear as full-body apparitions dressed in old military uniforms, only to vanish upon closer approach. Some believe these may be spirits of soldiers who perished in training accidents still roaming the grounds. Phantom helicopters. Fort Novosel, being home of the Army Aviation, have several stories of soldiers hearing helicopters that aren't physically present. Soldiers and base personnel have reported hearing the distinct sound of rotor blades slicing through the air late at night. But when they investigate, there are no aircraft in the sky. Some believe these are echoes from past accidents or missions gone wrong, replaying in the atmosphere. The mysterious officer. In one of the administrative buildings, a few staff members have claimed to encounter a man dressed in an old military uniform, assumed to be a high-ranking officer. The man has been described as polite but somewhat distant. When approached or questioned, he simply walks away and disappears down hallways or through doors. No one knows who he is, but it's rumored he could be a former officer from the base early days, still on duty. The lights in the woods. Fort Novosel is surrounded by dense forested areas, and some soldiers on patrol during training missions have reported seeing strange lights in the woods. These lights have been described as glowing orbs that move erratically, sometimes appearing to follow or lead soldiers deeper into the forest. They vanish as quickly as they appear, leaving soldiers puzzled or unnerved. These occurrences are often attributed to spirits, unexplained natural phenomena tied to the land's history. The haunted maintenance hangar. One particular hangar used for helicopter maintenance has a reputation of eerie occurrences. Soldiers working late shift have reported hearing tools being dropped or moved, only to find everything in place. There are also stories of people feeling a sudden oppressive presence in the hangar, as though being watched by something unseen. Some claim to have seen ghostly figures out of the corner of the eye, only for the figures to disappear when they turn to look. Unexplained phone calls. Another strange story circulating among soldiers involves unexplained phone calls coming from old, unused phones in certain buildings. These calls often consist of static, faint whispers, or even what sounds like someone speaking in another language. When soldiers try to trace the call, they find that the phone line wasn't connected or in use. This phenomenon has left many puzzled, with some suggesting it could be an attempt by spirits to communicate. Haunted family housing. Some military families living in the older housing units on base have reported strange activities in their homes. These experiences include doors closing on their own, electronics turning off and on, and even the occasional sighting of ghostly figures, particularly of a woman in an old-fashioned dress. Children have reported seeing imaginary friends who seem too real for comfort, leading to suspicions that these might be spirits attached to the houses. These stories add to the eerie atmosphere that often comes with military bases with long histories like Fort Novosel. Many soldiers and personnel, whether they believe in the paranormal or not, have experiences they can't easily explain.